Granny is a popular horror game where players find themselves trapped inside a house with a sinister elderly woman. The goal is to escape within 5 days while avoiding Granny's traps and evading her capture. The game's lore unfolds through hidden notes and clues scattered around the house, revealing Granny's backstory and the reasons behind her malevolent behavior. Players piece together fragments of information to understand Granny's past and the dark secret. Granny is the main antagonist of Granny, Chapter 2, the other being Grandpa. She is also one of the only enemies in the entire game, the others being Grandpa, the water monster, and Slendrina's baby. She and Grandpa keep the player locked inside of his house, forcing them to avoid the grandparents in order to solve the puzzles required to escape the house. Granny is an indie survival horror video game released in 2017. Developed and published by Denis Vukanovic, also known as Developer, it serves as a spin-off to his earlier Slendrina series. In the game, players assume the role of an unnamed protagonist who finds themselves trapped in a house. To escape, they must solve puzzles and navigate the environment while evading the eponymous Granny, the game's main antagonist. The Granny game series, consisting of Granny, Chapter 2, and Granny 3, features various references and hidden surprises that connect it to developers' previous series, Slendrina. These connections serve as Easter eggs for players familiar with both game franchises. In Granny, Chapter 2, players can encounter Slendrina's child, a character from the Slendrina series, further intertwining the two game universes. Granny can hear everything in the house, and will go towards any noise, meaning that the player has to remain cautious. The player can get out of sight from Granny by hiding in a hiding place, such as cabinets or under beds, or simply by running away from her. Granny is equipped with a wooden bat that she will use to knock the player out, and also to play the piano. She will bang on a few tiles to make the disturbing music effect. She is also equipped with a seemingly endless supply of bear traps, which she will place down to try and catch the player, making them focus more on where they are walking instead of looking for items. She is also equipped with an endless supply of meat that she will place in her great-grandson's plate to feed him whenever he calls her. Granny will always spawn in the master bedroom, in the first floor, at the start of the game and of each day. From there, she will wander around the house, looking for the player, always carrying her bat with her. If a noise is made, she will come to that noise's location, inspect it for a few instants, and will go back to her normal walking around Grandpa's house. And if she sees the player, she will run after them until she has lost them or knocked them out with her well-known bat. Granny is not able to open the security room's door by herself, and will never visit it on her own. She will, however, do this if noise is made in this room, or if she sees the player in it. She and Grandpa are also unable to climb up the ladder and access the attic, which makes this zone a safe place from both of them. She and Grandpa are also unable to crouch and enter crawl spaces, such as the vent, and are also unable to hear certain sounds, such as opening doors, drawers, cabinets, the movable bookshelf sliding, any item dropped in a silent piece of furniture, or any noise made in the attic. Finally, note that Granny isn't able to pick up any item,